There are many treasures and secrets hidden in the tomb of Egypt's young pharaoh, King Tutankhamun. The secret tomb was first discovered by Howard Carter in 1923, and since its discovery, over 5,000 items have been removed from the burial site and exhibited all around the world. But now everyone knows about the tomb and its treasures. These priceless pieces of history have been insured for almost $1 billion as they travel the planet. But what did King Tut's tomb look like before humans got to it? When Howard Carter first discovered one of the most valuable finds in all of human history, we'll discuss when Howard Carter first discovered one of the most valuable finds in all of human history. We'll discuss this information in the next paragraph. Now, all of King Tut's treasures will be on display at the Grand Egyptian Museum, a $1 billion building. But before we go visiting exhibits, let's enjoy all these hidden secrets and buried treasure the way they were originally placed to help the pharaoh on his journey. Let's explore the legendary tomb of King Tut. This video is about inside King Tut's $1 billion tomb. This video is going to be super interesting, so make sure to stick with it till the end. In February of 1923, archaeologist Howard Carter entered the tomb of King Tutankhamun and found him encased in more than 3 million worth of gold items hidden in these chambers that have now been exhibited all over the world and insured for almost $1 billion. Egyptian Museum houses a King Tut and has artifacts as its star attraction. The tomb looks like before it was excavated and damaged. We're going to discuss the interior of the tomb to experience Howard Carter did when he made one of humanity's most important discoveries. Here's all the secrets and riches, I guess they're not secrets anymore, hidden in the tomb of Egypt's legendary boy king. We'll start through the entrance, down the steps, and through the 2 plaster doors into the first room. Welcome to the Valley of the Kings, where the bodies of the most important ancient Egyptian rulers and noblemen were laid to rest in chambers filled with valuables for the afterlife. The entrance to this tomb was once covered with 200,000 cubic feet of rubble. It's already been cleared, revealing the first of 16 steps that will lead us into King Tut's final resting place. The head inside the entrance passage consists of limestone, but it's not made for easy access. This first plaster door features a stamp of jackal and 9 slaves representing Tutankhamen's royalty. There's a second door protecting the tomb from robbers. This one stamped with priest seals and King Tut's royal seal. The top left corner seems to show signs of being entered. So that means many people down here step into the largest room. Each wall is covered up with artifacts. This is the antechamber at 26 by 12 feet, the biggest room in the entire tomb. These 2 life-size statues of Titan common guards protect the entrance even after 3,000 years. Thus, the room appears virtually intact, with treasures untouched. When Carter first discovered this room, remarked that he could see everywhere the glint of gold. There are 3 couches against the longest wall, each decorated with a different animal head: a hippopotamus, a lion, and a cow. They are made with a nice fashion sense of wood and gilded gold, but they're being used as shelves to hold all other objects, and there are a lot of other objects, 700 in total, including chests, baskets, large statues, beds, and stools. Most of these items are incredibly valuable. Egypt's Minister of Antiquities is insurance coverage for just 166 pieces of King Tut. Stuff exhibited abroad amount to $862 million. King Tut's throne is also placed within this room, so the king has somewhere to sit in the afterlife. To the left of entrance, we can also see the pieces of 3 chariots. There's no obvious entrance to the tomb's next room, but if you look closely enough, you'll spot it right in between the legs of one of the couches. There's a very small door inside. Another small door between the legs of the couch on the left enters and drops 3 feet to the small room below. Thus is the annex, the smallest and messiest room within the tomb. There are food, wines, pottery dishes, baskets, and even board games here. It looks like a game of Senet favored by ancient Egyptians and kind of similar to chess. This and some of the other games are missing gold and silver pieces. They are believed to have been stolen by robbers who have gotten away with as much as $1 million worth of small objects. Aircrafts. The room was likely not this disorganized before the robbers got to it, but it is still packed with as many items as possible. 280 items in total have been cataloged in the small room, but let's get back to discussing about the antechamber to elaborate the entrance to the most important room, the burial chamber. To get to the next room, we have to go back into the antechamber and chisel through one of the walls. To our right, this room is the most well hidden. The only sign of its existence is a suspicious wall on the right. We have to chisel our way in. Now this is what we expected King Tut's chambers to look like. It's the grandest room within the tomb. 4 walls features art of King Tut in various gods, small, but the thing we're most interested in is in the center of the room. A sarcophagus with 3 coffins nested inside one another. The last coffin, made of solid gold, contained the mummified body of King, but the gold alone and Tut's is £2,448. Coffin would be worth about $1.7 million today, while his gold mask is worth $2 million. Opening to our right is where the next room is. Speaking of gold, the jackal-headed god named Anubis guard the entrance to the next room, where all of King's most valuable treasures are kept. The room is stocked with many items, shrines, Shira, and even boats. There are 14 boats in total, each facing west, and meant for the king to use them in the afterlife. Wonder how that's going there. Also carved wooden shrine in here that glides in gold. What could yours contain? It is a bit gross, but these are the famous 4 alabaster canopic jars of Tutankhamun. They are finely carved and painted with black markings showcasing the pharaoh's features, each containing a tiny coffinette that holds the pharaoh's organ. The only organ not removed from King Tut was his heart. It was believed it would be weighed in the afterlife by the god Osiris. Though many believe there were other secret rooms in this tomb, scientists recently did scans and dismissed that theory after Carter discovered King Tut's resting place. It took 9 more years before all 5,000 pieces could be cataloged. Now the entire tomb is insured for $1 billion, and every time artifact is removed, exhibited, or sold, the value of one of humanity's most legendary discoveries increases even more. The discovery of King Tut have made millions of dollars from sold artifacts, both legally and illegally. A 3,000 years old buar of the king was auctioned off in 2018 for nearly $6 million, despite claims by the Egyptian government that it smuggled the county. Legal sales were also pretty profitable in 2010. Sotheby's sold a Tut-era limestone Ushapti for $2,090,500. So do you like this informative video of King Tut's billion-dollar tomb? Hit the like button and tell us your interest about the video in the comment section below. Stay safe and meet you in the next upcoming video. For getting our videos instantly, do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.